Hello and welcome to the Tools for Motherhood activity series. In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at another pre-science activity. This one is for your 3 to 4-year-old. The name of the activity is called Mixing Colors. So what materials will you need? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. First of all, you're going to need food coloring. This is just something that you can get in a box at the grocery store. A lot of us have it in our cupboard already. So I'll need a blue, a red, and a yellow. Also, you're going to need individual cups. When I started this years ago, I used just Dixie cups because they happened to be what was in the bathroom. But if you've got kitchen cups, these happen to be, I used to be a science methods teacher for an education department at the university, so these are still left over from that, and so I'm going to be using those. So you'll need one for the blue, red, and the yellow, and you will also need some water. So I'm going to start off by filling up each of the cups with about a half full of water. From there, I will start off with a darker color, and I'm just going to do probably two dots of the blue. I'll do maybe two dots of the red, but the yellow one I'm going to add quite a bit more to. So, because I want it to be darker so that it can mix. Now, I'm going to go ahead and you can look at it. I mean, it starts dispersing in the color, in the water there. The color does. You can mix it up a little bit. Your child may enjoy doing that. So go ahead and get your supplies ready, and then let's go through how we'll do the activity. The goal of this activity is to let our children find out through fun exposure what happens when we mix two colors together. So in review, we've got our 3 cups. We've got them half full of water. We've got drops in each one, with the yellow having more drops than the other. Now we're going to have some containers so that our children can practice mixing. So there are different ways that you can get the liquid into the empty cups. For example, you can pour, which is probably the easiest way for adults, but sometimes children don't have as as fine dexterity as we do. So anyway, you can use the pouring method. When there's plenty of fluid in there, you can use a spoon perhaps. There's also a way you can use a straw. Doesn't get a whole lot out, but it can get some. And there's also an eyedropper, which I don't have with me right now, but you can use an eyedropper. So you can suck it up this way as well. Pour some in there. Gotta be careful you don't splash it out really quick. But since we're going through COVID right now, the look of a shot and experimenting and playing like you're a doctor, maybe that would be something fun that your child would enjoy. Maybe we've got some budding doctors out there. Who knows? All right, next we would take the second color. We've got, of course, some blue in there. In the first one here, I'm going to do the pouring method, and I'm going to pour red into the blue. So we pour that in, and when we take a look at it, hold that up to the light, the blue and the red have now made purple. What if we took, we've got blue in this one, what if we took a little yellow and we added that to it? Ooh, now that makes some green. Interesting. Okay, what if we were to take some red, a little bit of red, a lot more yellow. Ah, look at that. It's beautiful. It's orange. I remember when my son did that for the first time and the shock on his face. He was sitting on the counter, about 3 years old, and mixing colors. We used an egg carton at the time. Now this is an ice cube tray you could use. And what we did is we poured different amounts, like a larger amount of red and less yellow, all the way down to a larger amount of yellow with just a little bit of red. And we could see the different tones that were created as a result of it. When they're side by side, it's easier to see that type of variation. So what we end up finding out is red plus the blue are going to make purple. When we have the red and the yellow, it's going to make the orange. And when we have the blue and the yellow, it will make green. So this set of colors, red, blue, and yellow, are our primary colors. And the purple, green, and orange are what are known as secondary colors. So when your child experiments, it's like magic when it happens, when the colors are mixed and it changes right before their eyes. And science is just so much fun with little experiments like that. Thanks for watching. If you would like more ideas, check out our Tools for Motherhood website. Happy learning!